She's Abigail, and she has a question about what you might have heard in the background.
No, I didn't. What's the question, Abigail?
Do you have any dogs?
Yes. Could you hear them on the background? I was trying to put the microphone. They always want to join me. And I closed the door, and so I'm sorry if you hear barking. I have 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
That's cute.
Thank you. Yeah, they'd be in here if they could, but nope. I didn't. I'm so excited. Look at you all. Look awesome.
Well, we're really glad to have you here, Ms. Gandara. My name is Eric Villalba. I'm one of the assistant principals here at FME Eagles. We are very proud to have the author of Zoila the Zebra. She came last year to come visit us. She gave us a preview of her new book, and now we are privileged to have her back. She's going to be sharing about her new book, How to Stop Armadillo Tears. Ms. Gandara, we're very grateful that you're here joining our FME community, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
Well, thank you. It's both my pleasure and honor. And I just want to thank your awesome, unstoppable principal, Ms. Lopez, also. She reached out to me on Twitter and invited me back. So how can I say no to the Eagles?
Yes,
so I'm going to get started.
She does send her apologies. She was not able to join it today. She sends her apologies, but she is very excited you were able to join us still.
No, thank you. All right, here we go. Well, let me tell you a little introduction before I read the book to you, all right? So listen closely. Boys and girls, our second book, I have an amazing co-author. I told you last time, Dr. Mark Bowles. I always make sure I announce his name because both of us wrote this book together, and that's why they're so special. So How to Stop Armadillo Tears is a story about an armadillo named Armando who has a very bad day outside in the playground. Fortunately, he meets Zoila the zebra, who happens to be a very heroic animal. And what she does is she helps pronunciate all his qualities and abilities to everyone out there in the playground. And so listen closely to see what happens. So are you ready, boys and girls? Are you ready, teachers and staff?
Yeah!
In for a treat. Thank you again for the invite. Now, to put on my reading glasses. Can you tell they're new? Yes. Well, here's the cover, and I hope you can see it, is How to Stop Armadillo Tears. Can you see the cover? Because I can't see it on my end. Okay, here we go. Oh, I see it now. It's way on the top. Here we go, first page. On a sunny Texas morning, Armando the armadillo approaches a pack of dogs on a school playground. Hello, my name is Armando, and guess what? I am a special armadillo. I am new here today, and I am looking for someone who might like to play. I forgot to mention, you're also going to meet Eduardo the encyclopedia. And what he does is he shows you how to ask simple questions to get to know the inside of a person. So pay attention. This is Eduardo the encyclopedia asking or saying, hi, I am Eduardo the encyclopedia, and I want to share fun facts about this story and also ask questions so I can get to know you. I am bilingual, which means I speak 2 languages. I know English and Spanish. Do you know any words in Spanish? And we're going to hold off on questions till the end of the story. That's the first page. Can you see how beautiful the pictures are? And I'd also like to thank our illustrator. For those of you who are good artists and want to be a book illustrator, his name is Christopher Dart. One of the dogs turns to say, we already have friends and have no room for more. Besides, you seem strange. Are you a lost dinosaur? You have a shell which is so hard and thick. How old are you? Are you prehistoric? The time before humans is known. Here's Eduardo speaking, I'm sorry. The time before humans is known as prehistoric, prehistórico, and that is when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Have you ever seen a dinosaur in a museum? Despite his rugged appearance, oh, I'm sorry, here's the page. I want to make sure I keep up.
Oh, there's three.
Look at their faces. They don't look very nice.
Nope.
Despite his rugged appearance, Armando's feelings are hurt. And he responds, I am not a dinosaur. Do I look big and mean? I don't stomp around or roar and scream. I am a mammal, just like you. I love music, country dancing, and singing too. Now, Eduardo, the encyclopedia. Dogs, perros, like to play together in packs. Vacas, a mammal, mamífero, is the general name for any animal, even humans. What is your favorite type of dog? Ah, I bet I'm going to have a lot of answers and questions after the presentation. Pay close attention, it gets better. Are you liking it so far? I hope you are. The dogs think that the idea of a musical armadillo is funny. An armadillo that sings? You hear that, hounds? Can you imagine such silly sounds? We dogs are musical, barking all night and day. We love to howl our songs, roof, roof, in our canine way. Now, Eduardo, the encyclopedia. A canine, canino, is another word for a dog. Do you have a pet canine or another animal at home? What is it? The pack of dogs dash away from Armando, and he thinks to himself, I wish those dogs knew that I make music too. They could tap, tap, tap on my shell, playing me like a bongo to keep the tempo so well. Or I could even become an instrument to strum. Armadillos make music both ways, with strings or a drum. But the dogs will never know. Eduardo, the encyclopedia. A charango is a stringed lute instrument that looks like a small guitar. They are often made from armadillo shells. It has the name in English and Spanish. Do you play an instrument? Here we go. Armando walks towards a clouder of cats, swinging on the school playground. Hello, my name is Armando, and guess what? I am a special armadillo. I would love to play, but those dogs said, roof, roof, no way, Jose. Eduardo. A clouder of cats means a group of cats. In Spanish, you would say, un polvo de gatos. Have you ever seen a cat play with a ball of yarn? What is your favorite toy? Mr. Ryan, I don't know if I failed to mention for those students that can answer a few questions, I will have a book specially autographed to donate to them. So let me know at the end who you feel would be the student to receive that book. Here we go.
Ms. Gandara,
Yes.
we also, since we're going to buy those 20 copies,
Yes.
we were going to get you to sign those books, and we're going to give those away to classes participating as well. So,
Wonderful. I will do that. Thank you.
awesome.
All right. Are you enjoying it, boys and girls?
Enjoying it, guys?
Yes? Awesome. Let's go on then. The cats hunch their backs and roll their eyes. We never agree with those dogs, but for once they speak true. Who would want to play with a creature like you? Let me tell you a joke, the cats say. What is the opposite of a soft pillow? Everyone knows. Meow, meow. It's an armadillo. They're laughing at him. Look. Qué malos. Eduardo. In English, cats meow, and in Spanish, they maullar. What color of cat do you like the best? Another cat snickers and says, "You are not like us. We are furry, soft, and clean. We walk around our alleys like proud kings and queens. You are hard as a rock, and truth be told, if you were in a pet store, you would never be sold." Eduardo, have you ever seen cats move around like proud kings and queens? Or reyes y reinas? Can you move like a cat? As the cats prance away, Armando grows sadder. I wish those cats knew I once had soft skin. Then, as I began to grow, my awesome armor came in. Even now, my tummy is covered with fur. And as a baby, I could even purr. But the cats will never know. Eduardo. In English, cats purr when they are happy. And in Spanish, they ronronean. What sound do you make when you are happy? I like to giggle. Aw, look. You see his belly? I just love the pictures as well. Armando walks alone, and looking up, he sees a parliament of owls in a tree. Hello, my name is Armando, and guess what? I'm a special armadillo. I would love to play, but the dogs and cats said, meow, not today. Eduardo, a group of owls, búhos, is known as a parliament, parlamento. If you could fly like an owl, where would you go? They're the owls, can you see? One owl slowly opens his eyes and turns his head around and then down. Do not be such a bother, for we are owls in trees who prefer our time alone without play buddies. You cannot teach us, for we are wise, you see. Now, let us study. Hoot, hoot, leave us be. Eduardo. Owls hoot, while búhos bramean. An owl can see all the way around its body just by turning its head. How far can you look to the left and right? Try it. You are amazing, boys and girls. I love the way you're sitting up straight and paying attention. I want to see who the lucky winner is going to be. Ready? The owls.
Yes.
We're ready.
Okay. Thank you, boys and girls. Look at you. Wow. The owls fly away, and Armando's eyes start to water. And he says, if the owls have not flown, I could have taught them something they had never known. The number of bands on our shells is one way to know our names. There are so many types of us. You can make it a guessing game, but the owls will never know. Eduardo. A pink fairy armadillo in Spanish is called an armadillo de una hada rosa and is identified by 24 bands around its shell. How do you recognize people you meet? Armando walks to the edge of the playground to a sleuth of bears fishing by a stream. Hello, my name is Armando, and guess what? I am a special armadillo. I would love to play, but the dogs, cats, and owls said, woof, meow, hoot, go away. Eduardo. In English, a group of bears is called a sleuth. In Spanish, they are referred to as un grupo de osos. What is your favorite type of bear? A brown, black, panda, or polar bear? I can tell that you really like it. The bears look grumpy like this because their tummies are growling. We bears are hungry and need something to eat. We are trying to catch fish for our afternoon treat. What could an armadillo do? Hey, cubs, what do you think? If we threw him in the water, growl, he would just sink. Eduardo. A cub, cachorro, is a baby bear. They all like to growl, gruñir. What noise does your tummy make when you're hungry? Don't you get grumpy too? They're not very nice. The bears walk further up the stream with glistening eyes. Armando dreams. If only I had a wish, I could have helped the bears fish. Armadillos can hold their breath a very, very long time. Just imagine the food I could help the bears find. And we don't sink, we swallow air and float, sometimes walking under the water or swimming along like a boat. But the bears will never know. Eduardo, next time you are in a pool, try to swim like an armadillo or nadar como un armadillo. Do you know how to swim?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we swim. I just swim in the.
Awesome. I promise you I will take the time after the presentation to answer as many questions as I can, okay? All right, we're almost done. Next page. Armando turns away from the stream and he finds a colony of bouncing bunnies playing hopscotch. Hello, my name is Armando, and guess what? I'm Special Armadillo. I would love to play with you and run, but the dogs, cats, owls, and bears said, ruff, meow, hoot, growl. You're no fun. Eduardo. A group of rabbits, conejos, is the colony colonia. Do you have a name for your group of friends? Just saying. The rabbits stop their hopping to consider. Then they giggle. You look like a turtle, walking with a shell so slow. Whoever heard of a running armadillo? Bunnies are the best because of our great speed. Now watch us as we purr, bound through the weeds. Eduardo. Rabbits make two sounds when they are happy. They purr, ronronean, or cluck, bloquean. Maybe sometimes they think they are a cat or a chicken. Can you hop like a bunny? Look at them laughing, boys and girls. I hope none of them that are being very nice. Armando watches their bushy tails scamper away, and a tear starts to descend on his tiny face. Look what happens. I suppose I look slow, but my legs can really go. Some armadillos can even beat a fast rabbit in a race. Did you know? I don't need to win. I just like to scamper and chase. Armadillos can run fast, up to 30 miles per hour. Just because my legs are short does not mean they lack power. But the rabbits will never know. Eduardo, armadillos can run fast, or los armadillos pueden correr rápido. What do you think is the fastest animal? Cheetahs run 70 miles per hour. Ooh, I've learned a lot from reading this book already. How about you? Yes? Awesome. That's exactly my point. So here we go. Let's see. I got excited here. After no animals will play, Armando ya no aguantó. He lets out a crying moan with giant armadillo tears streaming. He feels completely alone. Suddenly, he hears hooves, sees black and white, and watches the striped zebra come into sight. Eduardo, black and white in Spanish is en blanco y negro. What is your favorite color? Pobrecito, did I show you this one already? Yes, right? Where he's crying. And then here, ya no aguanta. Look at him. How many of you have felt that way? Raise your hand. Me too. This time, the zebra approaches the armadillo. Hello, my name is Zoila, and guess what? I am a special zebra. When I see an animal starting to cry, I walk right up, and guess what I say? Hi. So will you be my new armadillo friend? Will you play with me today? Eduardo, if you see someone is sad or lonely, one great thing to do is just say hi, or nada más decir hola. What do you say or do when you meet someone new? Do you say hi? I hope so. Here's Zoila saying hi to Armando. Imagine how he must have felt. Armando is so happy to finally find a friend. He wipes his eyes and suggests some special ways armadillos can have fun. So first they make music together, playing Armando's shell like a drum until the dogs return to visit. Ruff, ruff, they're back. Armando, you make great sounds with those cool drum beats. And if we added that to our singing, it would be such a musical treat. Tomorrow, when we come back, will you join our pack? Eduardo. Zoila loves to dance, bailar to country music, cumbias and corridas. Do you like to dance? What is your best move? So look how happy he looks here, huh? He's starting to feel better. Armando begins to smile a little and says, yes, thank you. Next, the armadillo shows Zoila his shell and soft tummy until the cats return. Meow, meow. Armando, we wish we had a shell to make us tough as a log. We would never have to run and hide from those silly dogs. Nothing would make us prouder. Would you join our clouder? Ahora sí quieren hacer amigos. Why? Because they're seeing his talents. Eduardo, there is a saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. But words and actions can hurt. What can you do for someone who is sad because words or actions have hurt them? Now, do you see Armando smiling a little? Let's see. Yes. Armando purrs sounds of happiness to the surprised cats. Then he begins to teach Zoila more about armadillos until the owls fly over. Let's see what they have to say. Hoot, hoot. How fascinating to learn about your breed. You have many talents, knowledge, and speed. Astonishment. Would you come and teach in our owl parliament? Eduardo, everyone has hidden talents, talentos. It is fun to discover new ones in people. What is one of your hidden talents? Armando stands wisely with a growing smile. Next, he leads Zoila to a stream to swim until the bears waddle over. Growl, growl. With those water skills, we now ask you, please come fish with us tomorrow so we can all fill our bellies. Tell us the truth. Will you join our sleuth? Eduardo, to invite someone to play, just say, join us. Vamos a jugar. How would you invite someone to join your group, boys and girls? And I understand each of your classrooms is getting an autographed copy, so how exciting. That way you can see the pictures up closer. Armando is so honored that the big bears want his help. Finally, he and Zoila decide to have a friendly chase until the rabbits hop over excitedly. Purr, purr. hardly believe our eyes, seeing such an amazing race. Wow! The zebra is fast, but the armadillo kept his pace. Tomorrow, will you run in our bunny colony, Eduardo? A cat purrs with their throats, while a rabbit purrs by rubbing their teeth or dientes together. Would you rather run a race against a zebra, an armadillo, or a rabbit? Finally, Armando smiles. The sun sets and he is tired. He thanks his new friend Zoila for coming to his rescue. Before he goes home, he asks her, "Why did you play with me today when everyone else went away?" Eduardo, this is very important in every language. Everyone is special, or todos somos especiales. Find someone you do not know very well and find out what is special about him or her. What was it? Zoila is wise and knows everyone is special. She shares her words of wisdom, which all of you eagles already know, of course. If the pack of dogs, she says, clouder of cats, parliament of owls, sleuth of bears, and colony of rabbits all welcomed a stranger today, they could have had more fun with new ways to play. Eduardo, I wonder what we should call a group of humans. Maybe we should just call them friends or amigos. Can you make a new amigo today? All right, here it comes. Zoila puts her leg around Armando and smiles. Armando, please remember this. Be your best self. Don't be rude. Be humble and kind, and never exclude. Slow or fast. Be a friend to all. Everyone is special, large or small. And always use your eyes and ears to rescue anyone with armadillo tears. Eduardo, can you follow Zoila's words of wisdom? Next time you see someone having armadillo tears or lágrimas de armadillo, what will you do? Knowing how to stop armadillo tears is an amazing superpower. The end. If you liked it, go ahead and let me see you clap really loud. Awesome. Yes, you liked it or you loved it? You loved it. I'm so glad. Now I have a surprise for you. Mr. Ryan is going to help me to introduce to you one of Armando's new songs that was just composed especially for him. Okay? And it's called Armadillo Tears. What do you think, Mr. Ryan?
We got this. I'm going to go ahead and present the YouTube song.
Okay.
We're
And I'm going to get Armadillo, the puppet, out so he can be ready to entertain you. And then Zoila will join in just a minute. Okay, Mr. Ryan.
All right. And Mr. Jimenez, I know you can hear me, so make sure you pin the song if you can. And then we'll be ready for questions and answers. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. Are you ready?
My name is Armando. I am a Teja really funny. You make sounds with your tummy. And I'll tell you what. Si esos animales te hubieran recibido, se hubieran divertido con Armando el Armadillo. But always be yourself, and you let them be themselves. Slower, faster, be friend of them all. Everyone special, large or small, and always use your sense, your eyes and ears to rescue anyone with eyes full of tears. Armadillo tears.
Oh, I love you both. Did you enjoy it? Yes. Awesome. So glad. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, no problem. I just want to make sure YouTube doesn't keep playing because you know how videos continue. All right. We've got our split screen. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to double check on the broadcast. It's about a 30-second delay on YouTube. So I can't see what's playing on YouTube until about 30 seconds later. We have a lot of questions and comments, Ms. Gandara,
Okay.
on the YouTube stream. Wow, lots of good stuff.
Oh.
I want to start with some of the comments. I can't get to all of them. Eagles, thank you everybody who shared.
Thank you.
So what I'll do is I'll share some of the comments and a few of the questions online. And Ms. Gandara, what do you think of you were able to personally respond if we don't get to all those online questions? Would that be okay?
That's fine, of course. I'll take a look at them.
All right. So just at the beginning, we have some thank yous from Ms. Maldonado's class. Thank you for coming back.
Oh,
And Ms. Strauss' class is very happy that you're here at FME. You guys can clap.
thank you. You make my heart sing.
La clase de Ms. Ramírez dice muchas gracias por regresar a FMI. Es un honor tenerla de regreso.
Oh, gracias. Mi honor. Mi honor.
All right, and then it looks like we're getting into questions. Ms. Sainz también dice muchas gracias por tomar de su tiempo y leer el libro a nuestros estudiantes.
Mi placer. Mi placer.
Ms. Parada also says welcome.
Thank you.
And Ms. Stroud's class commented they want to be authors too, so you have inspired.
Yes, everybody has a story inside them.
And Ms. Contreras, fourth grade class welcomes you.
Thank
And
you.
fifth grade says thank you so much. That was from Ms. Gray. So, like I said, on the questions, because we got a lot. I'm so proud of our Eagles. We have the kids here in the library, and we probably got 20 to 30 questions on them. So we're going to look at our time. We do want to end at 9 o'clock because we did tell you 8 to 9.
Well, we have quite a bit of time to answer questions then.
We can alternate. We'll do one in person and one online. How's that sound?
Good.
All right. So my first in person, he's coming up here because we want to make sure everybody out there can hear the question.
Hello.
Hello. What's your question? Don't be shy.
How long does it take you to write a book? So he wants to know, how long does it take you to write a book?
Wow, what a great question. I've never been asked that. Okay. Well, every book, the first book, Zoila the Zebra, was the one that took the longest. It really depends on you, the author, how fast you want to write it or how slow. My story, I have not had a chance to share with you. It's like a miracle story, meaning that it took us longer, I'm going to say close to a year. Why? Because I barely met Dr. Bowles when I decided to write a book. And I don't know if I told you, but I like to promote future authors by asking all of you, if you were to write a book, what would it be about? And if you wrote a book, what would you want to tell the whole world? So that's what he asked me. And because it was our first book, it took about a year. So my answer is it depends on the author. How fast you want to do it, get faster. Okay, is that a good enough answer? Great question. I've never been asked that question. I got to get ready for more questions.
And to follow up with that one from our YouTube chat, we have Miss Stroud's class wants to know, how did you come up with the ideas for your books?
For this book?
Yes.
Okay, for this book, that's a great question too. Let me see how to put it in a nutshell. I told you I was a retired educator. I was a school counselor 20 years, for those of you that might have not known. I actually worked in the Clinton district for 9 years. I was a school counselor at Montana Vista Elementary for 3, and the remaining 7 years at Red Sands Elementary. So when Frank Macias invited me, I was like, yes, I had not been to your school. So basically the way I decided to write this book, or the idea came from me being a counselor. You see, boys and girls, when you're a school counselor for 20 years, you have a lot of students come to you and ask you for help. And many of those counseling sessions that I had were about bullying. And you know, that's one of the things I was very passionate about, is helping to stop bullying. And so when Dr. Bowles asked me, what would you want to tell the whole world? That's what I told him. I said, I want to tell everybody, small children, adults, anybody, that we have to be kinder to one another. There's enough bad, there's enough hate in the world, so we need to be kind. And so I got the idea from my school counselor experience on bullying. Yes? Yes. That's my answer.
I have a young lady here. Come on up, Delilah. Tell her your name. This is Delilah.
Hi, Delilah.
Real loudly.
My question is that,
I'm listening. You got it.
how did you know who was the right person?
How did I know who was the right person for what, my sweetie?
Like to help you, right?
Oh, like my co-author?
Yes.
Oh, how did I know? You know how I keep saying my story's like a miracle story? I didn't know. How would you feel if I told you I never knew that I was going to be an author? I never thought that I wanted to be an author. And that's why today, one of my goals is to help encourage you to be a future author. Because if Dr. Bowles had not asked me those 2 questions, I would have never known I could be an author. And then I knew he was the right person because of the way that he is. You're gonna laugh when I say this, Mr. Ryan. I asked him one day, Dr. Bowles, can I call you a gringo? And he says, you can call me whatever you want, Ms. Gandara. And I asked him that because he goes, if I can call you a Mexicana. And I said, sure. And what I'm trying to get at is I knew he was the right person because he's sort of like Mr. Ryan. He's very humble, kind, and brilliant. Would you say that about your librarian, Mr. Ryan? That's what I feel about him. I'm not the truth. So that's my answer. I knew because we're kindred spirits, him and I. That's how I knew.
Thank you, Delilah.
Question. Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right, another question from our online viewers. They said, you are such a good reader. When did you start reading, and what kinds of books do you like to read now that you're an adult?
Oh my goodness. You know, I do remember being a young girl. I must have been in around middle school or maybe fifth grade, sixth grade. And I remember going to the library a lot, coincidentally. And I used to check out novels, like romantic, like romance novels, you know, because I was a young teenager and I used to love to read. And I remember locking myself in my room and I would read books. And I remember I used to think every sentence I would read, I felt like it was a movie playing in my head. So I loved reading for that reason. And back in the day, well, that doesn't tell you how old I am. I know you're looking at me and saying, but you look so young, Miss Gandara, right? Anyway, I love to read. I just love to read. And back in the day, there was no social media. There was no, like reading was the thing. And today, I'll be honest with you, I love reading any type of book that can help me be a better person. And so those are the type of adult books I like to read, like self-help books to become a better person. Yes, thank you for that question. Beautiful questions.
Hi, my name is Eric, and my question is, ¿qué le inspiró a ser autora?
Lo que me inspiró, mijo. Me inspiró este señor que conocí por teléfono, que es mi coautor, Dr. Bowles. Él me inspiró. That's why I am an author today, because I believe it's my new mission in life. I call it living my second dream. And that's pretty much what inspired me to be an author, is because this man asked me 2 questions. I knew the first answer. What was the book going to be about? It had to be about my parents' legacy. And what did I want to tell the whole world? Be nice. Stop bullying. That's why. Thank you for asking that question.
All right, there.
Oh, Eagles, you're something. You're making me work hard here.
I think I have a really tough question from the chat from Sofia Avila in Miss Contreras' 4th grade class. She wants to know, she loves Zoila the Zebra. She loves Armando. What other books are you planning to make?
Oh my goodness. You know, that's the question I keep getting. And I tell them, what makes you think I'm going to write another book? Like, I never thought I was going to write one, and now we're on our 3rd book. But let me give you a hint. Dr. Bolts and I, and don't tell anybody yet, okay? Because we're not sure when it's going to happen, but I can see it. I can see it coming. It's going to be on how to respect and honor children who have special needs so that they won't get bullied. That's what we've talked about. So something to do with that. Is that good? Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you miss working in the schools, working directly with children?
You know what, Mr. Ryan? I do. But now that I'm an author, that's why I feel that I'm going to get a little emotional here. I've been given this new assignment in life is because I miss the students so much that now I get to visit them through a computer screen. Isn't that amazing? So yes, I truly do miss it. Retirement was not for me. I don't know how that sounds, but remember, I'm a single mom. My children left the nest, so I have time to think, time to breathe, and that's why I'm just so happy that this new assignment has been given to me. I tell everybody I like to empower people, educate those who need to be educated, and inspire future authors.
So another question from our YouTube chat, and this may be somewhere you can open up new directions. Ms. Nunez's class is wondering, would you consider making videos or cartoons based on your books?
Oh, you know, I've thought about that so much, but like I was telling Mr. Ryan, I'm open to it. Oh my gosh, you know, I just don't know how. And since I'm just starting, Well, everything, costs money. And quite honestly, I'm not there yet. So whoever wants to help me, I'm here at your disposal. Yes, I've thought about it though. Thank you. That's a great question.
Okay, we have another person in person. Introduce yourself. What's your name? Really loud.
My name is Zuka Montoya,
Hola.
and my question is, have you been an author for so long?
How long have I been an author? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant. Okay, that's a great question. Okay, I haven't thought about it for a while, but all I know is it was 2000. I retired in 2016, and then I got introduced to Dr. Bowles in 2018, and we started writing right away. So I would say at least a good 3 years this month, as a matter of fact. I've been an author 3 years. Yay! Thank you for asking that question. I'm not keeping time, I guess. Thank you.
And we have time, I believe, for one more. We have an online comment, an online question, and then one more in person.
Yay.
So take it.
All right, so actually one of our kinder classes, Ms. De La Cruz's kinder class, they were having a little bit of struggles. They are connected, but they didn't, she was having trouble. She just wanted to see if you could say hi to her kindergarten class, Ms. De La Cruz's class, and they wanted to say thank you for your great books. And actually in the chat for your new book idea, everybody loves it and is looking forward to it.
Oh, okay, now I have homework. Thank you, boys and girls. Well, hello, it's Ms. Contreras, right? Kindergarten students?
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz. Hello, students in Ms. De La Cruz kindergarten class and all the Eagles. Thank you for having me back.
All right, in the front here. They're sitting. Can you see them in the front row?
Yes.
Maybe we can see 2 questions right here. The young lady, say your name really loud.
Okay.
My name is Mariana Maldonado,
Hola.
and my question is, why did you want to put like a character in a story, a zebra?
Oh, why a zebra, Miss Gandara? Why
I
did
have
you choose a zebra?
I got the answer to that one because they've asked it before. And so now I know right away what to say. And this is the truth. I decided to choose a zebra because, as you know, all zebras are unique. What do I mean by that? I mean that every zebra has stripes, but they're all different stripes, right? Well, I'd like to think that I am Zoila the zebra. You can be zebras like me, but your stripes are different, right? And that's what makes me Zoila, is that I love to dance, I love this, I love that. And that's why I decided to choose a zebra, because they're unique. And I think I'm unique. And I think you're unique. Thank you.
And one more student. Come on up now, since you're right here. And
Flores, and my question is, what did you use to do your illustrations?
Okay, who did I use? Well, let me go back. You're asking about who drew the pictures in the book? Who did the illustrations? That's right, that's what they're called. Well, that's another story. I actually Googled illustrators because Dr. Bowles, he's a university professor, and you're going to have to look him up. Mr. Ryan, he is amazing. He does so much. And basically, I discovered Christopher Dart. Quite honestly, he was the best for the least amount of money. So there you go. Thank you. Great questions, Mr. Ryan. Wow, I'm impressed.
all right, so to close out, Mr. V would like to share something. And
Okay.
right here.
If it's okay with you, Ms. Gandara, I really love this part where Zoila, at the very end, where you were kind of challenging people to make a new friend today. So I'd like to extend that to our FME Eagles today. Zoila challenge, go out today and make a new amigo, everybody. Let's see if everybody can go out and be like Zoila and make a new amigo.
Gonna make a new friend today.
Yes, that's it. Yes, because you know what I have to say about that. at the end, I wanted to tell you something. May I? I want to tell you that I hope that this book teaches you to be open to being everyone's friend. In other words, you might be surprised to find out, that they have special talents, that if you don't give them a chance, you're missing out on fun. Okay, so don't judge a book by its cover. You go out there and you make friends and you'll have more fun. All right? Thank you. That's amazing.
So, Ms. Gandara, from the bottom of our Eagle hearts, we just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm so honored. Thank you. I wish you have the ability to practice Zoila wows because you already have the book, okay? So I want to see Frank Macias being a pilot school by practicing the 5 wows, and we'll talk about that later, Mr. Ryan and I, okay?
And then we have one thing to show you. Stand up real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Eagles, how are you feeling today?
Feeling great.
Going strong. Soar like eagles all day long.
Yes.
Love it. Great job, boys and girls. Oh, I wish I could be there with you. Mr. Ryan, thank you so much. And remember, I'm going to send an extra book so you can give away to whoever it is that you feel deserves it.
I was on mute, the typical Mr. Ryan, but thank you so much, Ms. Gandara. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.